He checked into a hotel as a scientist and left without a mind. In 1953, a CIA biochemist named Dr. Frank Olson attended what he thought was a routine secret retreat with other agents. But it was far from routine. There, without his knowledge or consent, he was dosed with LSD. This wasn't a party drug, it was a weapon. This was all part of a top-secret classified mind control experiment known as MK Ultra. The effects were immediate and terrifying. In the days that followed, Dr. Olson spiraled into paranoia. He became convinced the government was watching his every move, listening to his every word. He was terrified, and rightfully so. 9 days after he was drugged, Frank Olson fell from a 13th-floor hotel window. The official story? Suicide. A tragic end to a brilliant mind buckling under pressure. But that was the story they wanted you to believe. Decades later, a different truth emerged. Declassified files revealed that Olson was horrified by what he'd seen. He had planned to resign from the CIA and expose the dark secrets of MK Ultra, how they were experimenting on unsuspecting civilians and soldiers. The story gets even darker. When his body was exhumed years later, his skull showed clear evidence of blunt force trauma that happened before the fall. Someone had made sure he would never talk. Frank wasn't a spy or a villain. He was a husband, a father, a scientist who was simply trying to understand the human mind. He was a man who trusted the wrong people. What he discovered in the end was that even his own thoughts were no longer his. Imagine that hotel room. The air thick with the smell of bleach and cheap whiskey, curtains fluttering, even though the window was closed. He could feel the pulse in his neck racing, each heartbeat sharper than the last. He whispered to himself, "They're in the air vents." Then an eerie silence, broken only by the distant hum of the city and the soft sound of glass cracking beneath his shoes. They said it was all for national security. But who protects us from the people who erase our minds? If you ever wake up and can't remember what you dreamed last night, maybe it wasn't your dream at all. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as chilling as I did, make sure to like and subscribe for more dives into the hidden corners of history. Stay curious.